Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the site of Shavano Mountain Raceway. This is Shavano Mountain, and we are proud to present the Baja Bouncer Invitational, coming to you quarterfinal number 3, and my name is Aaron Tate.
Hey race fans, it's Richard Gere. Look at our 4 competitors as they come around and practice some of their drifting. This is going to be quite a epic battle, I'm sure.
Oh, I agree with you there, Richard. We've got 3 seasoned competitors and 1 newbie that has something to prove. And that newbie is Isley. He is from ICT, Diecast Racing League. That is not Itch, that is Wichita, and he dyed his truck with Kool-Aid. The number 3 seed is Blue Line Racing, and Rez has proven himself to be very fast. He has won 3 tournaments so far this year. The number 4 seed in this race is G-Force Diecast. That's Giorgio from Oregon. And if you don't know this, his brother is also a diecast racer. And then, finally, the number 1 seed from DRT 3K is Sam Hall from Oregon, and DRT is Diecast Racing Theater 3000, if you hadn't guessed already.
Well, race fans, the wait is over for these 4, and Sam Hall, as you see there, is on the outside. Isley's closest to us. The lights are already green, off they go, and it looks like Giorgio has a lead. Sam Hall was right with him, but falls behind a little bit. It's Isley behind Rez in the Joker lane. Giorgio's turned around, but over the train jump he goes, and through the S-turns, and he's in the lead. But look at Rez pouring the speed on. Oh, now he's spinning around. Isley manages to sneak by. Giorgio is first down the scrambler and coming through in first place. Isley is in second. Rez, he tumbles, but he comes in third, and Sam. Till it's over. All of these drivers are on pins and needles. They have all rotated inboard, and now on the outside is Giorgio, who was last time on the inside, and oh dear, he flips it over. He's out. We've kind of lost Sam Hall, and in the lead, here comes Rez. There's Sam, and Rez sort of cartwheels it over, but he's fast enough. He seems to have the lead, and now he goes around the S-turns, and he will, as Isley appears to be in second place. There he comes. But so far, Rez is in the lead, and he's coming onto the scrambler. Now he's looking at him. He's holding it together quite well. 1-2, and Sam Hall is coming in third.
The very first obstacle is the Shavano Creek, and it's nearly a 50-foot jump over that creek, and Giorgio just showed us it is not a given. Now Rez here is on the main lanes, and they drift onto the Mesa Butte, jump over the train, and through the S-turns. Now the Joker lanes go through the Flinthead Tunnel, and Rez is demonstrating just how, if you clear the Mesa Butte well and you drift adequately, you will take the win, and he sure does. He now has 6 points, and he's tied with Isley, who has 2 second-place finishes.
It's a well-known fact, and it's been proven that consistency is what wins here at Shavano Mountain Raceway. Let's watch Rez on the outside and Isley next to him in the catbird seat. They will be drifting, and on the inside, the 2 white cars, the 2 white trucks rather, will be going down the Joker lane, with Sam Hall in the lead and Rez drifting, a little bit of overdrifting, and Isley is stuck. Both of them had some overdrifting, and now take a look at Sam Hall down the Joker lane first. Here he comes, and right behind him is Giorgio. Now Rez was on the outside lane, so technically he had the furthest to drive down the mountain. Sam Hall takes first. Here comes Giorgio in second. Rez will take third.
And race fans, in order to drift consistently, it does take a well-tuned machine. Both of these drivers have good weight distributions, 50-50, but the other aspect is the track conditions. And this time it looks like all the drivers are struggling through the drift section on the track. With Sam Hall coming down, the scrambler in first, and wow, look at that as Giorgio does a barrel roll, but takes second. Rez takes third and now occupies the lead with 8 points.
So the drivers have now rotated through all the lanes. This is race 4, the race before the halftime. And you'll see here on the inside is Rez, Giorgio next to him, Sam Hall in the catbird seat, Isley's on the outside. Ooh, Rez had a little bit of a squirrely squirrel through the snow. And look at that, as DRT 3K Racing over drifts, Isley bumps into him, and now Isley has the lead past Sam Hall, but Giorgio is coming down the Joker lane in first place down runway 3, and he's accelerating, and around the big U he goes. Giorgio has looked quite good, and look at him. Just handled the scrambler with no problems. Whoa, Sam Hall on his side comes through in third.
Shavano Mountain Raceway demands a versatile truck. It has to have a suspension that can handle the jump over the creek, and Rez finds out that it's just not that easy. A suspension is needed, but that also slows the trucks down, and they need to be fast, and they need to be able to drift and have a well balance. There you see Isley pull ahead of Sam Hall. Now we don't know if that was the track conditions or if Sam will tend to overdrift consistently. But as we wrap up the first half of racing, Giorgio has the lead with 11, and Isley and Sam Hall have 9.
Harvey, oh, Billy, hold my beer, guys. All right, race fans, we are proud to present to you once again
Bowling for Billy.
If you're not familiar with the Hold My Beer guys, Billy is not the sharpest tool in the shed. In fact, he's not sharp at all. He wanted to catch marbles, and we're like, sure, go right ahead.
But what we're really doing is giving these drivers some fun. They get to hit a Hold My Beer guy for 2 points. If they get a red strike, it's 10. White is 20, blue is 30.
Right. And if they scare them with their truck, that's +5, but they can't hit them or it's -5.
This is Papa Pugsley. Oh, wow. What do you think you got there, Richard?
Gosh, that's a good one. I maybe a spare? Here's the instant replay, and let's see the red I know the red marble got one of them. Yep. And look at that. There's a spare. 6 points in total for Papa Pugsley. And here we have Numbskull. Now, there are secrets of the Numbskull that quite honestly sets him apart. I think he's got like 5 victories so far in 2024. There's the red, the white, and the blue marble. Now watch carefully. And the red is... Oh, wow! Oh, all of them are down. I couldn't tell. I just couldn't tell. Let's go to the instant replay here.
Yeah, Richard, I think that blue one hit them all before the truck went by.
Oh.
And yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at that.
That's right. 30 points for a blue strike from Numbskull in his first attempt. And of course, that puts him up by 24 points. That means that Papa Pugsley here is going to have to get a strike with his blue marble if he hopes to pass him. The red one is quite a ways away. Let's watch carefully now. Here they all come down. Oh, the white. Oh, wow. Well, I think Mo just got his head taken off by Papa Pugsley's truck.
Well, you know, Billy doesn't have anything in his head, but Mo has a head of steel. Ooh, he did get hit hard, but a 20-point strike, and everyone is fine. Now it is Numbskull. Numbskull needs to not have a Baja Bash, or he will lose.
That's right, Aaron. He is currently 4 points ahead, and ladies and gentlemen, a Baja Bash is if he hits the drivers with his truck. Here we go. Watching carefully, and...
Nothing.
Yeah, you're right. 0 points, which is good in Numbskull's case, because he has maintained a 4-point lead.
Numbskull and Papa Pugsley really racked up the scores. Billy caught no marbles. Congratulations to Numbskull. You win the second installment of Bowling for Billy.
We hope you enjoyed the halftime, but now it's time to race again. Race 5 is just about to begin. The train is active, which means the first one to jump over the train will get 2 points. The second one will get 1. If they miss the train, it's 0. We've lost Rez. He's back having trouble in the snow. Giorgio has the lead. Now he's the one with the tire on top. He spins around, and it's Sam Hall that gets stuck. 2 extra points will go to Giorgio. But coming down first, there... Oh, and what a beautiful move by Rez as he went from third to first. He just willed his way up to the front. And down the scrambler, he's looking good. He comes through. Giorgio will take second place. Isley comes in third. Driver is going to get 2 opportunities over the train. And now, Rez has his first attempt, and Giorgio will take his second. There's the green light. A very even start. Oh, wow. And wait a minute.
Attention drivers. The race has been waved off. It will be restarted.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, it was Giorgio that made early contact, and they're going to go to the replay. Aaron, quick. Music.
Oh,
What in the world? What kind of music is that?
well, you wanted music right away.
Okay, well, there, you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Giorgio, before that small jump, he made contact with Rez. Race 6, the music is still going. This is the restart of race number 6. As they are gearing up to go, hopefully there won't be any early contact, and it's a nice even start once again. And Giorgio is flipped over. Sam Hall may have been lost out of the picture. Rez has a pretty good drift. He cartwheels through. Look how far ahead. Okay, I do see wow, and Rez is really taking his time. And I see Sam Hall coming through as well. Around the S-turns, Rez holds the lead. Here comes Isley. Isley's right on the rear bumper of Rez, and Rez is going to maintain the lead, and this is great because Rez comes through. First place plus 2 extra points over the train.
Ladies and gentlemen, Giorgio is on the outside lane, and his second attempt at crossing over the train ended quickly. But for Rez, it was quite a nice drift, and although he had trouble coming around, the train is still in front of him, and that's 2 extra points, as Richard made mention. And the trucks look all very straight and fast as they're coming down, exhibiting great control. After 6 races, Rez slingshots into the lead with 18, and Giorgio holds second place with 16.
So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, the only driver not to jump the train yet is Isley, who is in the catbird seat. In that Kool-Aid colored Baja Bouncer. Keep your eyes on him. Rez will have a second chance. There they go, over the creek jump. Rez pulls out in the lead, and a little bit hold up now. Isley's pulling in, he's looking good. There's a good drift by Isley. Now Rez has just stranded himself on Mesa Butte. Isley's over the train for 2 points. Here comes DRT3K, that's Sam Hall, and he's pulling up, but Isley continues to hold the lead. Remember, Isley has not finished in first place yet. He's got a bunch of third places, and he comes through. Giorgio takes second. Sam takes third.
The ever-critical race number 7, and we'll watch the instant replay. Take a look here. We're going to show you just exactly what happened to both Rez and to Isley. And you can see Rez just banging his head against the wall there, figuratively speaking, because race number 7 is going to really change the landscape of the scores. Isley holds the lead, then down the scrambler, Giorgio passes Sam Hall. That will give him 19 points. That puts him 1 point ahead of Rez. Isley slingshots into the lead with a first place finish and 2 points over the train. Unfortunately for Sam Hall, he will not be able to advance.
So, with only 1 race remaining, race fans, Isley on the outside lane, he's going to have to get over that train, collect that bonus. Well, and Rez is going to have to stay ahead of Giorgio. And here we go. Oh my goodness, Sam is already turtled over. It's Giorgio in the lead. Rez is going to have to hurry up. And here comes Isley. He's behind, but what a drift. And look at, Rez is in the lead. He's managed to get ahead of Giorgio. Here he comes. He is very fast, and he's going to pull out. And
Whoa.
Giorgio, out of nowhere, makes the pass. He's into second place, ahead of Rez, and look at that incredible finish.
That was amazing. After a slow start through the snow, Rez just accelerates around the Joker lane ahead of Giorgio. And Isley has an amazing drift. Here you can see Rez extend that lead, and he's coming down, and who would have thought that at that moment, Giorgio picked his moment to pass and just executes one of the most amazing passes we have ever seen here at Shavano Mountain Raceway. Isley finishes in first, and in the last 2 races adds 12 points, but it is Giorgio's pass over Rez that puts him in second, and he will move on.
As we wrap up quarterfinal number 3, take a look at this rookie and what he did from the outside lane, drifting and coming through as smoothly as he did. Remember, folks, he was behind the other drivers as they made their way down the Joker lane.
You know, Richard, Isley's Baja Bouncer, it has a very well-tuned suspension. It reminds me of the one that Boxer had in Season 3 when he won it all.
All right, well, Aaron, that's rather dramatic. Let's take a look here. We've got 4 quarterfinalists. We're going to add 2 more, and that is Isley and Giorgio. Now, quarterfinal number 4 features Puffs Racing, FPD Racing, Dubious Diecast, and Live Young Diecast.
Are you tracking?